Ooh, first sip, I'm excited. Oh, damn. Damn, that pops you in the mouth. Ooh, today I'm excited. Why am I so, I can't even talk. Why am I so excited? Well, got this box here. What do you think's inside? Well, you're about to find out. Are you ready? I know I am. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways. I'm Doc Martinez, and I got a box here. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? In the comments below, put what you think it is. And I don't want you to mean just to put Still Austin. What do you think's inside this box? Hint, what just got released? Yep. Ooh, move this aside. And here it is. Bam. Oh yeah. Still Austin, red corn, 7-year. Let's go. All right, time to pop this bad boy open. Got my glass, got my bottle. Ooh. Just got it back. Released at the distillery this weekend. 200, I believe, 60 bottles at the distillery. Yes, some were released online, and yes, some will be in stores probably starting this week. Let's hear that pop. Oh yeah. Pour some out. Love that sound. And I have everything set up, and to be honest, I was not planning to do a video today. Nope. I leave in a few days. I'm trying to get things ready. I'm trying to finish off some other videos. But then this box came in, right? And it came in with this in it. So I am pretty excited. Now, before I start this review, I want to give thanks. So thanks to my uncle and aunt who went out there, held out there for a few hours to pick this up for me. Thanks for my mother-in-law for one, convincing him to go. He didn't need much convincing. He likes doing it now. But also because she was going back home. So my wife was going up, dropping her off. And my father-in-law got the bottles and met his wife halfway. And we gave him his wife. I got some Still Austin. So thank you to them too. Looking at this bottle, nice, dark, Still Austin. Red corn, 7 years. If you look at the back, I got a signature. Yep, signature. That is pretty damn cool. Let's talk a little bit about this bottle. My mouth is drooling already. I just want to get into it. But let's talk a little bit about this bottle before we get into it. So this is Still Austin's annual bottled and bond release. And this is the red corn. And the red corn, this one is aged 7 years. It is the highest aged red corn they have released to date, and will probably be the highest aged red corn for quite a few more years. The reason I'm saying that is next year, they're going back down to a 4-year red corn. This bottle is extremely limited. You have to think, they started this 7 years ago. They've become a lot more popular. Since then, they've added Tanninger. Red corn goes into the Tanninger. I know last year they added more red corn. I'm not saying it's more than the blue, but they had more red corn in it last year than they expected. And they've already worked on this year's. So I'm sure a lot of this nice aged red corn went into that as well. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna jump into this one. So let's just kind of look at this. Nice color, pretty dark, not extremely dark, and especially with Texas, but it is 100 proof. And they do something a little bit different. They water this down before it goes into the barrel so that it ages at about 100, I believe it's like 105 to 110 proof. So it's already closer to that 100 proof. So when it comes out, they don't have to water it down as much, which has made a big difference in like the rye that I did a comparison with last year. So if you have not seen that video, I'll leave a link to that right here. Look at this sticking onto the glass. It is sticking to this glass. I don't know if you can see it, but yep, there they are. Starting to make little, I mean, not even legs. I mean, this is coming down is one slow, pretty much together, pretty tight, not even really legs, just nice and evenly coming across. That looks like some great oil. Now, before I go into this first taste, I'm pretty excited because the other day, Miss Nancy Fraley herself said that this is probably one of the best things Still Austin has put out besides their Tanninger, and probably one of the best things they're putting out this year. Once again, besides that Tanninger. I'm ready to sip, but I need an aroma. Let's go for that aroma first. Just like always. Nice, sweet. Red corn always does some, it's like, I've said it multiple times. Red corn is one of my favorites. It always does something to me. Very nice on the nose. Very great aroma. Not overbearing. You smell a lot of those. Actually, I smell berries in this one. Lots of nice notes on the nose. You get some of the, get some of that caramel, some of that chocolate notes, but it's more like a sweet chocolate, not a dark chocolate, even though it's been aged. This nose is making me drool. It's making me drool. This nose is gonna get a 9. Flavors. Let's go in for that flavor there. First sip, I'm excited. Oh, damn. Damn, that pops you in the mouth. That flavor just hits you and goes through it and is pretty. Wow, that is nice. That is very nice. My mouth is drooling, wanting my next sip, but I'm trying to enjoy that moment, enjoy that flavor. This is my first sip of the day. I haven't had anything to drink. I wasn't planning to drink. I wasn't planning to do a video. Wow. First flavors, that's super nice. What I was expecting from this. Nice. There's like a cola, a cherry, like a cola kind of cherry note in there. I'm sorry, my mind went boom, and I can't think. I can't even tell you what's in here. Flavors, I'm really impressed with that. I'm actually going to give that an 8.7. All right. Complexity. I'm gonna let this sit in my mouth. I'm gonna give you more information on this one, I promise. Here we go. Second sip. A little bit of spice in there. I'm getting a little bit of spice on the tip of the tongue. That sweetness goes into the middle. Very nice middle there. You're getting, as I said, kind of that cola cherry. I'm actually getting a little bit of an orange kind of zest in there as well. And that cherry kind of just hangs out there. It's kind of now changed into coming almost like from that cola to almost like a Luxardo kind of dark cherry taste to it, which is very nice. Going into some of these darker notes, a little bit of that oakiness is in there, but not very overpowering. A little bit of a tannicness in there that is nice and making my mouth just salivate and want that next sip. Wow. Complexity on this, great. Great complexity. I'm gonna give that a 9. Mouthfeel. Let's go for that one. On the finish, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the flavors, and that's one thing I love about red corn. But this mouthfeel, a little spicy on the tip, mid palate coated with oils, roof of the mouth, a little bit oily. Texas hug going down for 100 proof. I'm getting a little bit of that Texas hug. Mouthfeel is very nice. It's not just hugging my throat, it's hugging my tongue and giving me a nice big Texas hug on my tongue and then hugging me all the way down. Mouthfeel on this is great. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. Finish. Let's go in for that finish. So I was gonna talk to you about this. Red corn is one of my favorites because it is very interesting, because every time I take a sip of it, it's like an evolution on my tongue and something else comes through on it. Now I'm tasting caramel. Now I'm tasting caramel that I didn't have before. There's something about red corn that my body is always trying to figure out what that taste is. And it makes it so unique to me and my palate. I always think of the Terminator, the second one where they finally at the end, the one that turns metallic and they put him in the pit. And then at the end, he's kind of changing to all these forms to figure out if he can survive, right? That's how I feel like my tongue's doing. It's changing all these forms, trying to figure out what is that taste? What is that taste? And that's what makes me love the red corn. I don't know what that taste is in the middle. There's marzipan in there as well. Look at that, man. Wasn't supposed to take a sip there. Was not supposed to take a sip there. I just craved it. This finish goes on and lasts nice and long. It's a nice strong finish. It continues. You're getting all these nice flavors. This is a great whiskey. I just wish there was more of it this year. So for the finish, I'm giving that a 9.2. Would I buy again? At the price of $80, 100% buy. It's kind of very limited this year. At the distillery, you can only get one bottle. Hopefully around here, it drops around my area because it normally doesn't. I do have my parents in Houston. I'm gonna have them go in and look for some extra bottles for me. Yeah, this is one of those that, wow. Yes, buy again at $80. This bottle, I pay easily. I know it's gonna probably go for more on second day, but $130. I think $120 to $130. If I had to pay secondary price for it, would be where I would go. If I want much more than that, it's iffy. Just depends how fast I finish this bottle, how much of it I share. So would I buy again? Yes. Because it's so limited this year, I'm gonna give that a 7. Wow. My total for this, 51.4 out of 60, which is great. That's usually what I have. When I hit the 50, those are usually my top tier stuff. I don't hit 50s very often, so when I do, you know it's a banger of a pour. This is a banger of a pour, and even though Nancy kind of had my expectations super high, it lived up to it. Because sometimes when you do that, it doesn't, right? And sometimes you're like so hyped and you go into it and it doesn't live up to it. This lived up to every single part of that. This easily could be my whiskey of the year contention. This is a great pour. This is one of those end of a hard week. I would sip on this. Usually a Stag's my go-to, but I'd sip on this. One of those that just want a nice little sipper to kind of sip up and watch a game maybe. Sip on this. This just has a lot going for it. A lot going for it besides the quantity. So hopefully they're now planning, for the next 7 to 10 years and are planning to make a lot more of this so we don't have such a limitation. And yeah, it's going to take us, next year will be 4, so it'll be another 4, 5, 6, 7. So another probably 4 years before you get up to 7 again. I hope there's plenty of it then. I hope it tastes just as good. This is great. This is great on the mouth. This is great on the tongue. This is great complexity. Lots of fun with this one. Can't say enough. Wow. I'm going to pour myself a little more. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to go edit right now. And as I'm editing, I'm going to be sipping on this, reminding myself about this bottle. Yeah. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey to my whiskey rabbit hole. To our next journey, my friends. Cheers. Go find this bottle. Go find it.